Why do you do this to me? I mean, I'm appreciative, but... And then we got the random fox. What even am I? I don't even know anymore. So apologize. We're almost done with this game. 112 hours in. Almost done. Almost done. Summer Flower Fox. Almost done. But we're almost over this case. I think we'll finish this case today. Unless they have some kind of twist left. We'll finish the case today. Then we'll start the last case, which we'll probably finish up next week. This is bad. It's why would Amy just do this thing? Because she would ascend to the throne. Thank you for the bats. She wanted to usurp the throne from her sister Amara. That's why she tried to assassinate her. You're lucky Yang didn't come back. Imagine if Yang had been come back. I find this all very hard to swallow. Good news! It's a suppository. Miss, are you the one responsible for tearing my family apart? And was it you who killed my father? She killed the parents of everyone in the room! Well, Miss, I've asked you a question.
Such insolence!
And did you try to assassinate your sister again? Humph. Peasants. I feel called out. Always carrying on about things of no import. Okay. Like, I have a really messed up idea of family. I don't get along with most of my family. They frustrate me immensely. I'm honestly murdered that my dad, concerned that my dad might murder me if he knew about my streaming stuff. But if I knew someone that was killing my family members, I would probably still be upset. That was my train of thought. I was caring about things of no importance. You do not deny it then? You concealed the truth and used me for your own designs? Are you surprised at all? Oh no, Yuta, spare me your feeble-minded line of questioning. Even if Dirk were cleared of all charges, it shall still be I who decides Rafa's fate. You do wish for her to be queen someday, do you not? Remember, the child lives only by my good graces. Now kneel before me and fulfill your end of the bargain by offering me your head. She's got the Thanos gauntlet too, check it out. Your Eminence? I am done heeding your commands. Even if you used my sister against me, I still believed you. I believed that protecting your secrets was in the best interest of this kingdom. But you have been deceiving me all the while. Yuta. Yuta, you dare defy me? Your Eminence, I can turn the other cheek no more. Therefore, I hereby retract my confession in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. Retract, you say? Dirk, the final piece of evidence you left behind, has released Yuta from his suffering. And now he's finally free. Uh-oh. And all this time, now once I reflect on my own conduct, for I had believed all was fate. Lost in my own sense of resignation, I was unable to wake from my despair. Oh, I know that feeling. But you, Apollo, you have awakened me with your demonstration of our Father's creed.
A dragon never yields.
Oh yeah, we're back. We're bringing the Avengers back together. I will carry on Dirk's legacy and fulfill his dream. Hear me, Garan. I will cast you down from your bloody throne. Long live the revolution. How's your hair doing that? Erg! Insolent fool! I love the eye twitch, though. Now even you prattle on about revolution? Yes! There go your nails. Would you look at that? Well, Apollo? It seems we're finally making some headway down the road that Dirk can't write out for us. Yeah. Now if we can just prove Garan's guilt, we can continue on down that road towards the revolution Dirk dreamed of. Your Eminence, you have been accused of a crime committed 23 years ago. Would you like to say anything in your defense? Not so fast, Your Majesty. The cuffs could have been stolen and used without my knowledge. So you see, they can hardly be considered proof of anything. Well, why, I believe you're right. Arg, we know she's guilty. Heh, heh, heh. Well, lawyer, is there any other evidence you would have me refute? Unfortunately, this photo was the last piece of evidence Dirk left for me. As far as evidence goes, I have nothing else regarding that case from the past. However, now that Prosecutor Sanmari has retracted his confession, we'll have to redeliberate the current case from scratch. Yes, the defense speaks the truth. Even though it's clear who the guilty party is. Queen Garan? The defense accuses you of the murder of Justice Minister Inga Karkul Karain. Nurk! But, do you have any evidence, defense? Evidence that would prove Garan was the killer? There's still one more avenue for us to explore, Mr. Justice. There is? Mr. Inga's final memories. In them, the minister's killer posed as Dirk. Therefore, one must ask, how did the killer dispose of their disguise? Hey, you're right. A lot of blood would have spattered onto the killer. The blood so close would have to be dealt with somehow. If they're still around somewhere, then...
Objection!
Humph, I was wondering what absurd idea we concoct next. Clothing can be disposed of most anywhere. I doubt you can find them now.
Objection!
And you don't know us very well. Your benevolence? Yes? On the day of your father's murder, you had been watching the courtyard from 2 p.m. Now, during that time, you saw Queen Garan, did you not? Yes, I did. I saw my mother entering the palace from the courtyard. I was told not to mention it because it had nothing to do with my father's murder. Rafa, you would not dare. When the queen headed into the palace, did she have Dirk's clothes in her possession? No. No, she did not. So, maybe she disposed of them somewhere in the courtyard.
Objection!
The police did a thorough sweep of the area following the crime. They did not find anything resembling Dirk's clothes. But you knew that already, didn't you, prosecutor? Yes, I admit no clothing was found. It's in the hat! It's in the hat? Yes, you admit that you were merely speculating? Did the dog steal the clothes? Did it steal the hat because it smelled the bloody clothes? Taking phantoms and delusions of evidence that never existed. This makes no sense. Clothing doesn't just disappear like that. If Mary wasn't carrying any clothes, she must have gotten rid of them somewhere. Somewhere where she thought they'd never be found. Would they never be found, huh? Peter's clothes were hidden here. I am on my last life because I clicked... I don't know. It's a pretty big hat, wasn't it? Well, we didn't find him. It must still be in the tomb. The tomb? You believe the clothing was hidden in there? Yes, it's the only place it can be. Okay, well, where in the tomb do you believe the clothes were hidden? course, that makes perfect sense. Clothes weren't simply hidden. They were returned to where they belonged. Ah! And by that you mean... They clearly would have had to get Dirk's clothes from somewhere. Luckily, they were right there. Yes, of course. At the time of the minister's murder, Dirk's body was already in the sarcophagus. So the killer could have simply borrowed his clothes. Right, before the minister entered the tomb, the killer put on Dirk's clothes. Then hid behind the curtain above the sarcophagus. After the minister was killed, Dirk's clothes were returned to his body.
Objection!
So what? This is still all speculation. We know not whether these clothes were actually used in the murder. Therefore, you cannot prove that they are somehow connected in this case. If only we could do a blood test!
Objection!
That's where you're wrong. But I believe you already knew that. These clothes were definitely used during the minister's murder because of this. What? This.
Take that!
The bloodstains on Dirk's chest are no doubt the result of being shot by the minister. However, that doesn't explain everything. There's also still blood splatter extending from his left elbow to his abdominal area. I believe this blood splatter came from... come on.
Take that!
If the killer wore these clothes during the murder, then the blood splatter must have come from Ministringa. I thought it was all Dirk's, but that makes sense. Only one way to be sure, though. Let's get those stains analyzed right away. Indeed, this may be the conclusive evidence we need to prove the Queen's guilt.
Objection!
You cannot prove it was I who hid those clothes. They could very well have been hidden by a third party. But could they really? I'd say the possibility that someone other than the Garand had the clothes does not exist. No, it's just not possible. Remnants, I recall you saying the following. The key to Amara's sarcophagus is under the protection of the royal family. My husband and I are the only ones who could open it. Therefore, it would be impossible for some knave to open it. Ah! Ugh. That was your own testimony, word for word. Why, you insolent! Admit it. Only you could have hidden Dirk's clothes after they were used in the murder. And that means you're the one who killed Justice Minister Inca. Insignificant worm! You dare accuse me, the ruler of Karain? Do not think for one moment that such impudence will be tolerated. I'm afraid such arguments are invalid here in the Sacred Hall, Your Eminence, because even monarchs aren't above the law. It's the end of the line for you, Queen Garan. Time to come down from that lofty throne and face justice. Apollo justice. Break your nails again. I dare you. Yarg! She broke her nails again. Told you. Heh, heh, heh. You thought it was over, but this wasn't even her final form. Me? Face justice? Surely you jest. You are in no position to force my hand, lawyer. Oh? Sure you haven't forgotten about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, should I be convicted of murdering my husband? Your dear brother who delivered false testimony in my defense shall also be found guilty. But what? But that can't be. Can it? By delivering false testimony in the course of protecting a guilty party, he would certainly be justified as having supported a criminal. The Defense Culpability Act would most definitely come into play. But that law is so broad that anyone could be convicted under it. When it comes to DC Act, even I am conflicted, and yet, as it currently stands, it's the law of the land. And As you said earlier, no one is above the law. Of all the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. And now what? What can we even do at this point? Heh, heh, heh. You now look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. So let's leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. She wants to just let her off scot-free. And yet, I don't see any other choice. We cannot yield to her here, Apollo. If it will move the revolution forward, I will gladly face the DC Act. Now do it. Accuse Queen Grand of the crime she has committed. But...
Such insolence!
What you speak of is not revolution. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. And Rafa cannot ascend the throne, for she is as yet incapable of channeling spirits. Thus to accuse me is to wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist. Terrorist? If you would still insist on accusing me, and as ruling sovereign of Crane, I proclaim the following. All who imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution upon the Queen's orders. What? Immediate execution? You do not comprehend? Let me be clear. For the sake of this kingdom's future, in accordance with the laws of Crane, I command that you be put to death at once. What the? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Is this going a bit too far? It's what I shared. It's this random thought I had. Imagine if we played this whole game, right? And we get to this moment right here, and it turns into like Far Cry. You guys ever seen Far Cry? Don't throw bricks at me. Ow! Where are you getting all these Legos? Can you imagine that? We played 110 hours or so. We get to this point, the guards storm in. We jump out the window and start a revolution with like guns and stuff. Stop throwing stuff at me. I'm trying to talk here. Why? What did I do to you? Okay, you're asked. Ow. Come on. It was funny. I thought it was funny. Alright. Is this going a bit too far? Fine. We're back. Okay, you happy? Why is the Grand Royal Guard? Heh, heh, heh. They won't stand by in case of an attack by foolishly optimistic terrorists. Now, if you continue to oppose me, the very embodiment of the law, then under my regal authority, you shall all be put to death. Wow, she got a good evil laugh. Oh, come on. This is insane. Even for you. You can't possibly get away with something like this. It's a court of law. You can't just order our execution without due process.
Hold it!
Now look, Apollo, truth and due process are certainly important. But so is your life. Just think before you speak again. But... Please, Apollo, do not make this any worse than it already is. I cannot lose you to the Twilight Realm, too. Ark, what am I supposed to do? How do I win against an opponent that can rewrite the law as she sees fit? How do I even bring her to justice? Is really how it all ends? Heh, heh, heh. It is your life or your accusation, lawyer. You cannot hope for both. It's time to cease this insanity. What do I do? Should I accuse Queen Gran? You know what? Screw it! We accuse! J'accuse! We don't give up! What are we, quitters? I know what I have to do. Mr. Wright, you know that saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? Worst times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles? You never fail to surprise me, Apollo. And Aida, you know that creed we've known ever since we were kids? A dragon never yields? Apollo, they are not merely words. They are what's carried us this far. So now it's time to honor those words, and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. I couldn't agree with you more, Apollo. I like the music. Very good music. Those words are more important to me than you know. If there's any time to remember them, it's now. It would seem, Apollo, that not one but two auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix that shall scatter the clouds hiding the heavens. I shall join you in your death-defying bluff. I think I finally understand what those words really mean, and the resolve they embody. Are you smiling? Even in the face of certain doom? Is there no end to your defiance? Hey, death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back, right? Let's do it. Unfortunately for you, no. I won't let fear or even the law force me to abandon the pursuit of truth. Because there is another saying in my country, the truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought to do through this trial. He was first to break free from a certain despicable spider's immobilizing silk threads. We won't be intimidated by unjust laws or give in to fear. Banning the truth like that is just not a part of my playbook. There's only one path before us. Revolution. Trying to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. Your Eminence? If you're the law here in Crane, then your very existence is wrong. Does your desperate bleeding know no end? I know it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? Well, if Graham's going to execute us on the spot under the Flanescope Odiac, the law itself derives its power from the authority of the Crown. There's only one thing to do. We dethrone her, right here, right now. Alright, but how? It's not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it, either. I'd actually allow you to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. We'll be fine. We can't give up. Not now. We have to keep on fighting to the end. We can't allow those broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. That's right! Let's do it! Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's do it! Alright, if I accuse Graham, their duty will be subject to the Flanescope Odiac Act, which means he will put to death in accordance with the law. So the only way to add this is to dethrone Graham right now. Speed the key to dethroning Graham. Founder's Orb. We've had this whole time! It's gotta be it, right? Dirk was convinced that the orb is the key to the revolution and Crane's future. The life grants are touching with the orb. It makes a large amount of sense. She probably doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers and rights to the throne. Inga definitely tried to do just that, but that's where it starts to fall apart. Inga couldn't have channeled the founder, even after abducting Miss Faye after all. He didn't know the founder's name. Maybe the founder's only known to those who become queen. Maybe it's the only people who currently know her name are Garan and Amara. So if someone else had the orb, they wouldn't be able to challenge the founder. That begs the question, why is Garan so fixated on the orb? Okay, let's not overthink this. Garan's possessed the orb because... Can she not channel spirits? Could be. It's hard to believe, but... Control spiritual power, does that mean Gran can't channel spirits? That's pretty much she had Amara perform branch channeling. Is that why she let Amara live? To stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? So if Gran can't channel spirits, she had no claim to the throne. Gran has no claim to the throne because she can't channel spirits. Gran's physical ability act was established under the Crown's authority. If she has no claim to the throne, then the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All the insane laws she enacted would be swept away in one fell swoop. You claim the authority of the Crown? You, of all people? That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? Indeed, I would have the defense explain themselves at once. It's easy, your majesty. Why is Queen Gran so obsessed with the Founder's Orb? Why don't you let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness performing the rite of channeling in her place? Answer these 3 questions point to a single conclusion. The fact that it will shake this kingdom to its very core. This should not follow, Apollo. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you, and please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? What? You believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? This will explain himself at once. In Crane, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be Queen. But Your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, then you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, every law you passed would be rendered null and void. And you, the Grand Royal Guard. You seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power. What if she had none? What if she were just an ordinary person? A pretender to the throne? That's crazy talk. Impossible. Everyone knows only spirit mediums can become queen.
Objection!
So such blasphemy. Only on what grounds do you make such a defamatory claim? Queen Garan, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it using this piece of evidence you want so badly.
Take that!
All the conditions for summoning the founder should be in place. With the orb, we know what the founder looks like, and as queen, you should know the founder's name. Nurk! Now, if you would, Your Eminence, please show us the great spiritual power you bear as Grand Priestess of Parain. Oh, to witness Her Eminence's great power with our own eyes? And the Holy Mother will appear before us? A great miracle of miracles! Praise be Your Eminence, may your mighty spiritual power show us the way.
Urdi Hara Garan!
Urti Har-Garan! Let's see it! Enough! Enough, I say, you mindless cretins. Your Eminence? Can it be that you cannot? No, I want a lawyer. Someone at once.
Objection!
Aren't you feeling something? There aren't any lawyers left in Crane. You can thank your Defense Culpability Act for that. Your Eminence, please give us a glimpse of your magnificent spiritual power. Summon holiness may guide us. I've heard enough from you. Out of my sight, all of you. If you truly are capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. Guard! You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer! That reminds me. You said something to this effect earlier. It's time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Indeed, of all the things she has said, I can think of nothing more ludicrous. Apollo, teach this deceitful, future queen a lesson she won't soon forget. Gladly, because it really is time to cease this insanity. Garan! Your reign of terror ends here! We knocked over 4 guys with the power of our pointing! We are mighty. Very well. Demonstrating my facility as a spirit medium is simple enough. Behold, the maximum power to commune with the dead. Oh, Your Eminence! Great Spirit of the Founder who dwells in the Twilight Realm, heed the secret covenant of the orb, and appear here before us. Ooh, and here it comes! Herg! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Herg! Ha! Oh, Spirit Founder, grace for your take presence. The time is now. I beseech you. Here for us, heed my call. Founder, please. Harn! Rog! Gasp. No, wait. I was just warming up. Right, actually starts from now. Look. Or I can't read that. Oh, holy. My mother. And she drowned. Quiet, you. No poor Garan. It's too shallow for her to drown. Pity. Pastor said, Marty, how's her eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. I see, but her attempt at spiritual channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems unable to accept that facts. Sigh. I feel it would be quite a challenge to question her later. And what, if I may ask, was her motive? I understand that she killed Minister Inga in order to prevent his coup d'etat. What if her attempt to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years ago? To become queen herself, maybe she just created power and attention. She likely developed a psychological complex from her inability to channel spirits. That's why she kept Queen Amara alive to perform the rite of channeling for her. In that way, it would seem as if she had great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon a fear and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants? Fourth wall! Fourth wall! So then she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? What about I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Garan in the first place? Especially 14 years ago, before Rayful was being held hostage. Why don't she keep letting the people of Crane think she was dead? While she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Garan. My mother is a gentle soul by nature, and loves her sister dearly. So when Garan told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed it. What's more, she now wished to tarnish the name of her beloved sister. That is why she acquiesced so obediently to Garan's request to keep channeling for her. Until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. So that's what happened. Since Rayful was being held captive, I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover up the truth behind Inga's murder. Yeah, living secretly as Rayful's servant, Nana, no doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. She'd do anything to keep her safe. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Well, that was a case for the ages. Pastor Sadmati has been cleared of all suspicion of the murder of Minister Inga, as has Mr. Dirk Sadmati in the assassination attempt on Queen Amara. Now then, I think it's high time I handed down my verdict on Dirk and Nita Sadmati. Oh, it's so pretty. I keep expecting them to take a form of someone and just like the Holy Mother just appears. Dirk, I hope you're watching. I proved your innocence. You're smiling again. And that revolution you've always dreamed of is finally happening. With this, may I finally say, this court is adjourned. Yeah, he missed his lessons like a week ago. That's how long this case has been going on. High Court of Crane. Accused lobby. Way to go, Paulo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom. That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home. I know, right? I was ready to go down there and teach them a lesson myself. But really? I was barely able to hold her back. Hold me back? You were about to go ballistic after a while. There, Athena? Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down too, to be honest. I would never say or do anything to disturb a Maya Athena doable suplex. You did a fine job out there today, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. I don't know what it is, but in this game, he seems a lot more, he seems bigger. Do you notice that? Like in the other games, he always felt, I think it's because his shoulders were always slumped down. This game just feels a lot bigger. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. Now it's all you. That perseverance and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. I actually learned a thing or two myself. What? From me? That's a laugh. There were any number of times where I wouldn't have blamed you for giving up, but you stuck it out to the end and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will, and inner strength forged in countless trials, you overcame the most desperate and hopeless situation I've ever seen. I don't know about all that. I mean it. You've really come a long way, Apollo. I have nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney. Really? Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit, Mr. Wright? You did it, Apollo. You finally won his seal of approval. What about me, Nick? My channeling's come a long way, too. After all, I was deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already. Yeah, and 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. What about the guards? It's Wright, Athena, and Yuta, and of course Dirk. That's pretty cool, Polly. What are you doing here? Trucy, that doesn't, like, you don't change that much. Like, 25, 35, like, you would become more broad-shouldered and taller. Trucy, what are you doing here? That's what I was wondering. Heh heh heh, it's magic. I'm afraid she employed the old, less stowaway Mr. Edwards suitcase trick. What? Though it certainly explained why my suitcase was so heavy. You wouldn't notice a whole person in your suitcase? Let me at least notice it was heavier than usual. Trucy? Do you even have a passport? I imagine panties are an extra dimensional space. It's like a mini universe in there. I can produce a passport at the drop of my hat. Right. Maybe some things in this world are better left a mystery. Forward head, barb head. I am forever in your debt for what you've done, accomplished in this Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. It's pathetic, I know. That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. It was you who changed yourself. Only you could choose to defy Garan. That decision was yours and yours alone. That's right. All we did was present you with an opportunity. And you made us use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, your benevolence. You should be proud of yourself. I see. So I am worthy of my title after all. Ha. Ha 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 ha. I shall work to heal our kingdom so that it may know peace and prosperity once more. Sure bounce back quick. So your benevolence, I take it you learned the truth of your origins. That you're the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara. Yes, my mother. I mean, her eminence told me. She said it was part of my disciplining. If you can call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Keep quiet or I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal. My mother was so insufferable. Or should I say, my former mother. Sounds like there was no love lost there. But she cleared Dirk's name. My true father will no longer be known as a criminal. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear. So what's next for the Kingdom of Grain? I mean, you lost your queen, so my benevolence Princess Raven will ascend to the throne. Nayuta, but she can't channel spirits yet, right? Indeed, which is why I will act as regent on her behalf. Until the day she comes into her own. Yes, your help will be greatly appreciated, Prosecutor Sad. She's going to say what I think she is? Well, what are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop? I'm gonna say bro. Sounds ouch! In any event, I'll be assisted by Nayuta and Queen Amara for the time being. Queen Amara? Our country offers counsel to the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. It is duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I will have Queen Amara assist me in that capacity. So then, she's going to be alright? Yes, it seems the bullet went straight through her without doing any serious damage. That's relief. You did it, AJ! Thanks to you, both Dirk and you to beat the charge against him. And you got the revolutionary rolling to boot. Revolution. Dirk. I guess you were right to believe in me after all. Yes, sir. There's gonna be some major changes around here. The ecosystem's gonna return to its rightful state. Like how Dirk always wanted. And the name of Apollo Justice will go down in Koreanese history. Haha, yeah, right. Oh, Nita, before I forget, there was something I wanted to give you before I head back home. You wish to give me something? Yes. As Dirk's person, I think you should have this. The amulet. No. Of course it's Dirk's badge.
Take that!
Take that. This is Dirk's. I have to get back to the States. I know you're a prosecutor and all. But as the man that's going to change his terrain, it's only right that you have it. To change terrain. Yeah, in Dirk's place. Apollo. I'm afraid I must refuse your gift. What? Why? There's something I would like to show you. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us? Oh, sure. And this is why I knew we couldn't finish it yesterday, because I knew there'd be, like, stuff after. Did we still have to go to the sewer to get here? Formers at Valley Law Offices. I'm trying to bring us here, Narita. Apollo, I want you to stay here in Crane. What? But why? We have lost our queen, and our kingdom stands at a crossroads. Most of all, we would need to rebuild our entire legal system. Random Fox. We got Dragon Fox. A dragon never yields! After that includes the introduction of lawyers to the court. But wait, you're not asking me to. Yes, I want you to take over this law office. With you as a lawyer and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Crane's legal system from the ground up. You want me to help you rebuild the legal system? That's a lot to take in. Oh, I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you're Dirk's spiritual heir. Having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable. This is a way out of my league. The revolution is still in its infancy, but it was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream? Can we get rid of the spiders? Come on, AJ, you know it's what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together. You must be taken aback by my sudden request, but please give it some thought. Of course. I'm honored that you asked. Still, I have my job back at the right anything agency to consider, too. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do. I mean, to be completely honest, our office would be a bit short on firepower without you around, but hey. Mr. Wright? Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with this. Athena, I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right. It won't be the same without you. Everyone back at home will really miss you, too. There's no way I can agree to this. Yeah, wasn't Trucy trying to marry him? Still, if you really wanted to stay... Yeah, I think it's right. It won't be easy, but... Athena, Trucy... Apollo, no one but you can make this decision. No, that will not question whatever choice you make. Is this actually going to be a choice? There's no way this is actually a choice. 100 hours in, they give me a choice to decide the end of the game? Our flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Think you can make up your mind by then? I'll try. Talk about a difficult decision. Should I go back to the US and continue working at the Right Anything Agency? Or should I stay in Crane and help Narita rebuild the legal system? What's the right thing for me to do? "8 a.m. Tipple, tipple. That's the airport will be here any minute. I wonder where Apollo is. You think he decided to stay here in Crane? Maybe at least say goodbye. Maybe he was up all night thinking. This is a life-changing decision after all. Whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it. Guess it means no more courtroom battles alongside him. Hey guys! I know that booming voice anywhere. And then there's an avalanche. Huff puff, huff puff. Ooh, I made it. Puff, puff. Apollo, you're here. Does this mean you're coming home with us? Well, about that. Mr. Wright? Yes? I've made up my mind. Here it is. The moment of truth. I still have so many things to learn from you. But I've decided to stay in Crane. You're staying? But I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. I can't let a sacrifice go to waste. I see. Plus, I want to teach others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Apollo, Dirk's roadmap for the future. In your teachings, I believe that these two things will save the people of this kingdom from further unrest. I want to do this. No, I have to do this. Apollo, I've never felt prouder. Proud to have had such an amazing attorney working under me. But someday, I'll return to the U.S. Once the new legal system here is finally in place, I'll be back. Scout's honor. Will we see you again, Apollo? You bet. Not that I have any idea how long it'll be. Probably a couple years. But I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing, and I'll come back to the U.S. an even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course you won't, Apollo. There'll always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you. So knock 'em dead. You got it, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna miss you, Polly. But if this is it, then I'm gonna support your choice all the way. What title? Oh, they put out a new title or something? I remember seeing. Thanks, Trucy. Good luck with your magic act. I know you'll do Troop Grandmarie proud. I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo. I don't think you're the only one with room to grow. Next time we meet, you probably won't even recognize me. Ha ha ha. In other words, game on. You bet. I'm gonna win. I'm going to miss you too, Apollo. But I can't wait to see where your new adventure will take you. Well, there's our bus. I guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Wright. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here's to seeing you back in the U.S. again someday. Until then, you know where to find me. The legacy of those who came before us. Is handed down from parent to child. And from mentor to disciple. We must never stall or stagnate, but continue to grow and change. All that we've been taught, the beliefs and convictions that have been passed down to us, we must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, can pass them on to the next generation.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Oh, I think they're almost here.
Just a little. Got it. Huh?
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
Oh, Dirk is watching over us. I guess they do really visit us. The Justice Law Offices. Confetti! Should I go brush while this... Oh, no. Got stuff. Go on, Mr. Hat. Introduce yourself. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Nice to meet you. I want to take this opportunity to announce my solo debut. See, Mr. Hat doesn't want Apollo to leave him in the dust. We're first rivals, you know. I can't let him hog the spotlight. It's not the same about Polly, is it? Yeah, I kind of miss him, too. I know. We should go visit him praying. It cooled off today, but not quite as much as I hoped it would. You see Mr. Just in action, I got thinking. What can I do for Crane? They gave me tourism, that's what. I'll develop Crane's tourism industry and bring in visitors. I'll roll out night tour kids on Founder's Orb, and make a museum dedicated to the Defiant Dragons. Boy, the ideas just keep on coming. Also, I've got the cinnamon up again. I would congratulate you on becoming a forensic investigator, Detective Sky. So starting tomorrow, I'll be working on... I was wait. Look at this page. It's sure to be a negative student experience. True. Plus, I can't let that kid show me up, either. I'll see what I can do for Crane's revolution. I don't think cinema's really in the way, though. Yeah, well, challenge should have a way of helping people grow. I look forward to our next investigation upon your return. For it, ever since you revealed the secret behind our teleportation act, show requests are totally dried up. We ought to on the street if we don't find some work soon. I should take Trixie up on our offer. See if we can make our debut as Massachusetts at the right aid in the agency. Shut up, I'm going to show her up someday. And on my own terms, nothing fires her up like a bitter rivalry. Yeah, I don't have time to mess with Cinnamon right now. Because it's a lot harder than it used to be. To adjust Cinnamon. Crane's just like this child right now, full of life and limitless possibilities. I have faith that Dirk and my darling Taurus will watch over them both. Har 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 har. Have no fear. We'll see Dirk's legacy through to the end. Just for Junior there, here's the secret of being a man among men. Behold the Dat's pose. Wah! Wah! Oh, it sounds like little Fatal saying, no, thanks. Har har har. Come on, little guy, don't be shy. I've been pulling double duty ever since Paul left. That's okay. I'm going to make Simon recognize me for the awesome lawyer that I am. She's making her boots. Kiss Widget, I can do it, and I will. Mr. Wright will be calling me his right-hand woman before you know it. Let's do this. Bucky, how dare you deliver my order in such a sorry state? Don't be mad, Simon. There was a huge party at my shop yesterday, but it should still taste fine. Here, try some. Try some vomit. Erp. You great big pillock. I just lost my appetite because of you. Oof, it's hard to find good help these days. What do you say, old chum? We got the gaze one more time. I love it. That trial the other day really inspired me. I've even created a Rakugo routine based on Shisho's case. It's a mystery story that'll keep flipping out his thinking on its head. It's called The Scary Udon Noodle. Now, if you're giving away too much in the title. Keeping the tornado school going is our way of paying penance and repaying our debt to Shisho. And that includes Rakugo training for that kid, Owen. Ha 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 ha, my newfound mobility, you ancient ruins or fancy schmancy 2-meter traps are no match for me. Fire! The university where my father worked is letting me help with a dig. One day I'll discover an unknown ancient civilization dedicated to him. I'll also be going on a dig in Crane soon. That private justice better not be slacking off. I'm going to be super busy now that I'm the head of the fake clan. Don't worry, Mystic Maya. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thanks, Pearly. Our first order of visits will be to revolutionize Crane Village. Have an idea? How about opening a store where we can buy new outfits like the city girls wear? Well, look who's all grown up now. I think there are a few more pressing matters to take care of first. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a while before I get my revolutionary makeover. Can't you just go buy city girl clothes in the city? It's not that far. You went there like 100 times when we were at the age. Didn't you walk there once? Just go buy clothes. Mother. As you have stopped by Nana. I want a new Nana. Oh, I wonder if there will be anyone willing to serve you in that capacity. You're quite a handful after all. I am? With a simple wave of your hand. You would have your attire changed, meals prepared, and even your teeth brushed. Do you think I put such a new burden on you? You, a grand priest of Crane. You're not, Rena. You would have plenty of time in which to make amends. Ho ho ho. After you could start with one of your famous shoulder rubs. Her benevolence has taken to calling me Braidhead. Even worse, she trembles and her face turns red when she speaks to me. What I have done to deserve such animosity. While it's true that I'm merciless within the Hall of Justice, being given such specific names is entirely uncalled for. But what am I to do? I should consult Apollo about this. No face ones? What face ones? Was something I said? I was listening. I don't listen to myself. You know that. How's he doing, Mr. Wright? Great. He's a respectable lawyer in his own right. He even has his own practice called Justice Law Offices. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Oh, before I forget, I made a copy of this photo for you. Photo? Oh. Jove. It's so good to see him again. Don't you think it's about time we told them the truth? After all, they've both grown up into fine young people now. Yes, you're right. Perhaps it's about time they knew. How do I pause it? There's no pause button. What am I, what's the pause button? Tell me I'll pause it. I'm afraid I'll skip it if I do. Oh, cookie. I miss cookie. No. Get my face, cookie. The pause button is escape, but it doesn't work here. It did not work. Taco? No. I gotta get rid of that. Yeah, I never try to pause when stuff's going on. I wait for there to be a pause sequence. Where they're waiting on dialogue. I know! I was watching it! What? I was reading it, remember? That was pretty clear. It was clear. I understood. No, I don't. No, I don't remember who she was. Why? Isn't that giving it away? Alright, fine. I'll look it up. I don't remember learning that. Oh. Okay, I know that person. I don't see that it adds anything, though. We know it was his mother. Does it matter what her name was? Apollo doesn't know. So why should we know? That wasn't even from this game. That was from like a game or two ago. So we're talking about like 6 months ago. Capcom, get in the game. Look at this photograph. Dear Mr. Wright, I can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, but things have been really hectic. Building a legal system I'm not yet familiar with has been a real challenge. But I will say, it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Have you not given the autopsy report even a cursory glance, Mr. Justice? It's just I have 15 clients on my plate right now. I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time. Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Crane's legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog faster. Yeah, I know, but... Besides, those 15 are only at the beginning. There are 10 more waiting your services. Huh? I too have friends in Crane's seeking legal representation. I'm really sure the only lawyer in the country. I told him to contact you. I suspect it'll only add about 16 clients to your caseload. Huh? Huh? I'll wait just 1 minute. I've been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read, from legal advice to investigating extramarital affairs, even yak milking. I love it! Oh, she's so great! For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at... They're free! Oh, I've already received requests from 380 new clients. I'm going to have to say something, aren't I? Heh, I trust you to do the cords of steel exercise this morning. Well, go on. There's no need to hold back. Ha 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 ha. Now that you mention it, we have yet to hear you shout today. Yes, and I have grown quite drowsy from these tedious proceedings. I could just allow something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, Cornhead. There's really only one thing to say at a time like this. It's a word I've said countless times in my career, but one I'll never tire of. Objection! End. There's one more case there. Okay, so this. Alright, we're gonna pause though. We're gonna go brush. It's way past time to brush, I think. We're gonna go brush. I'll be right back. And I watch you. Don't do it. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't do it. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We're all good. Alright, brushing. Alright. Alright, let's do it. The last case in this game. The last case in this game.
I'm not completely heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back. Back to that blissful moment. It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
September 21st. What year is it? I don't know what year it is. Oh, whatever. Okay, let me make sure I've got this straight. When your magic paint appear, I do a backflip in my handstand and blow out the candle. No, Athena, you got it all wrong. You backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. Sure you can. I believe in you, Athena. Trixie, what are you and Athena up to? Athena's agreed to be a part-time performer in my magic show. I couldn't say no to some extra cash, but I probably should have thought it through first. You know, screaming cannibal this, guilty that, and I feel like I have 9 lives, you know. You made your bed, Athena, and now you got a lie in it. No, I'm too young to be taking out a life insurance policy already. Do I have a life insurance policy? I don't know. I just think right. I'm the head of this office. Since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here, huh? Haha, you gotta be there, Trucy. Is Trucy right? She's my adopted daughter and a magician. And I'm Athena Sykes. Rising Star lawyer at the Right Anything Agency. Rather than Rising Star assistant to Trucy, you mean? When I get back into the courtroom soon, I'm gonna forget everything I ever learned. Speaking of the courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? This is as slow as ever, huh, Nick? Bet you made more money back when you played the piano. Larry? Yo, no, see. Larry? I haven't seen you in years. What brings you here all of a sudden? Some big news, that's what. Okay. Who's this guy, boss? This is Larry Butts. He's, well, let's just say he's an old friend of mine. So, Larry, what's so big you had to come and tell me in person? That's why I want you to meet. Hey, come in now. Alright. How do you do? Hi? That dress, is that a wedding dress? Yes, it is. My name's Ellen Wyatt. I'm a domestic servant, a maid of the Sprocket household. Sprocket? As in Sprocket Aviation? Yes, that's the one. Oh, Mr. Wright, Sprocket Aviation is a really big airline company. You've heard of Rainbow Airlines, right? The one they call RAL for short? Yeah, that does sound familiar. Well, it's run by Sprocket Aviation. I see. What's the Sprocket family maid doing here in a wedding dress? So actually, we've decided to get married. You what? I'm not so young anymore, you know? I figure it's time to finally settle down. Why is she wearing a beautiful wedding dress and you're wearing this? Is that a pig with a halo? And the arrows? Is that Cupid pig? I guess? I don't know. What? You're getting married? No way. I don't believe it. Besides, that's a gorgeous dress. Why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right? Jealous? I don't blame you. But green's really your color, you know? Sigh. Alright, Larry. Lay it on me. In all seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married? Not right away, but that's the plan. We're gonna elope, see? like love on the run, I guess you could say. Why is she not ready with us already? Is that right, Ellie? Larry, I do believe there's been a major misunderstanding here. My heart already belongs to another. I'm in love with Soren. We just have the badge, that's all we have. Not you. So say what? That's about what I thought. But Ellie, baby, well, weren't you running away with me so we could get married? As I said, you misunderstood. You said you'd help me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you. What? This is not happening. I am shook off the police for you. And for what? That's it. If we can't be together, my life is over. I'm going to eat it all. What? Wait, back it up. Did you say you shook off the police? Yes, we had to because we're lovers on the lamb. Sorry, Miss Wyatt, but can you maybe fill me in on what's going on? That's true. I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect. Murder? They think you killed somebody? I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so suspicion fell on me. I sneeze. Alright, good sneeze, good sneeze. Suspicion fell onto me. They had me confined in a separate room, and that's when Larry came along and helped me escape. I'm sorry, but what? Oh, Nick. Me and Ellie were gonna elope. We were gonna put it on the line for true love. But police tried to stop us, so we had to scramble to shake them off. Where did it all go wrong? I feel a migraine coming on. Please tell me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV. More news on a murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run for the police. Photo suspect, Miss Ella Wyatt, has just been released by the police. Supposed to say that the 20-year-old is suspected of clubbing the victim. 25-year-old Dumas Gloomsbury. To death in the wedding reception hall after a banquet. 2 fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous. If you see them, you have to be kidding me. Oh, brother. I guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here, huh? Stifle. Oh, Nick, what's a guy to do? Ellie sent me hardcore. I'm the one who should be crying. Alright, take the badge. Well, what are you showing me your attorney's badge for? Wait, are you saying you want me to take up your badge and hit the courtroom? Absolutely not. With use of defense, you're liable to bring the whole courthouse down. Literally. All I want is one chance to defend somebody in court. Objection! That's a pretty good objection. How's that? Pretty good, huh? He's in my head. Get him out. Guys, let me borrow your badge now? It's all awesome I'm pointing, right? I'm starting to think I'm unnatural. I don't think you need my badge. That's final. Besides, pointing isn't all that the lawyer does. Aw, pretty please. What you gotta lose? My reputation, for one. I never should have shown him my badge. I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time? You don't know? You really gotta stop living under a rock and get out more. I'm the hippest, hottest picture book author in business. Clarice Dunham. I see. Can't believe you didn't know that I'm taking the picture book world by storm. Oh, I know you. You're the one who wrote Francis Whippity Whip Trap, right? Now that you mentioned it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder. A one-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? How do you know I just created a brand new character to moderate acclaim? He's mildly popular with 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over this jacket. What, that heart-shaped pork chop? He's not a pork chop. He's the main character of my latest picture book. A lovable little soul who pierces the hearts of lovers with his arrows of no more. Cute Piglet. It is Cupid Pig. You can see this adorable fellow make his debut in Cute Piglet's lovey-dovey Lark. In stores now. Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores, now or ever. But if I ever do see it, do me a favor and buy a copy or 10, would you? I thought you were taking the picture book by storm. Picture book world by storm. Anywho, you'll defend Ellie in court, right, buddy? Please, I beg you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear I'm as clean and pure as pure white dress. No Cyclops. I guess that means she's telling the truth. Helping future on the run. What am I going to get myself into? There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you. Oh? You might find this hard to believe, but the truth is, I'm a time traveler. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. After the wedding reception, I was attacked. I was moments away from my death. But then in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck. I went back in time to just before the reception started. Only this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. And somehow, I became the suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten. And now, wait just a minute here. I don't understand. Are you saying that... Well, what's going on? Mr. Wright, there are police cars outside. Not just one or two, but a whole bunch. Daddy, a whole squad of officers in this building surrounded us. What? This police, there's no escape. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up. Nick, what do we do? Heck if I know. Alright, listen. Alright. I'm going to level with you, in this situation. Okay, so as a lawyer, Nick should know the best thing to do is to contact the police via telephone and say, hey, I'm a lawyer. I'm representing this person. I'm going to turn, my client wishes to turn herself in. We're going to exit the building and coordinate that way. That's all you got to do. You do not keep hiding. You don't panic. You don't run out with a weapon or something stupid like that. You call them and let them know, hey, this is what's going on. We're going to come to surrender ourselves. Or whatever. Okay? That's how you handle that. Easy peasy. A lawyer should know that. I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3. 44. 45. Wow. Talk about overkill. It does seem excessive. Listen here, you criminals. Think about what you're putting your poor parents through. I'm sure this is how they raised you. Think about their smiling faces and their warm home-cooked meals. Hack, who in the heck are you? A detective? Now hold on there. Now, hey, you can't go in there. It's too dangerous. Wait! It's a gumshoe. Is everything okay, Mr. Wright? Oh, it's Emma. Emma? I'm sorry for all the commotion. So what in the world is going on? Well, I raced on over as soon as I heard that it was Mr. Butts who was holding himself up in here. But the murder suspect actually made off with her. And looking at patrol cars, police are being extra careful. Because apparently, a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb." It's probably Zarek. Alright. If there's any situation that can be improved by yelling, "I have a bomb," I don't know what it is. I have never seen a situation where yelling that you have a bomb improves the situation. Can only make it worse. Idiot. I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Well, the police were being so persistent, I had to do something. So I tried bluffing. Try bluffing. You know, like you do in court, Nick. There might be one. I don't know what it is, though. Maybe like somebody's trying to break into a mine shaft or something. I have a bomb. Please leave me out of this. Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in for questioning. So if you want to talk with her, you'll have to do it down at the detention center. So I suppose I should thank you for your thoughtful gift of trouble and mayhem, Larry. Come on, Nick. We gotta get down to the detention center right away. Listen, Larry. I haven't even decided whether I'm going to take on this case or not. And I know you will, because it's you. Guess I got no choice but to tag along and help them. What? Escape out on me? Well, just start practicing your repertoire, you know? Huh? You better stay and practice with Trucy, Athena. A promise is a promise. That's cold, boss. You gotta get me out of this. I can't take it anymore. My voice is getting gravelly again. Let's get to practicing, Athena. Next up is some training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head in this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. No! Stop, I'm begging you. Ah, she's getting away. Get back here, Athena. Ha ha ha. I guess the only person cut out to be Truce's assistant is Apollo. Well, I guess we better get to the detention center and ask Miss Wyatt some questions. Especially about the whole time travel business she was talking about. Why does she still got the flowers? Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Wyatt, would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Nick is going to defend you, Ellie. Isn't that great? But Larry, I told you I haven't decided yet. Well, what? What? That's why she stole the flowers. She gave herself the face, but aww. Where was she carrying the frying pan? Where was she carrying the frying pan? And she found a body mysteriously clubbed to death and she just happens to be carrying a frying pan? Brandon Fox. We just have to cook. Oh, but we got God Fox. Black dress God Fox. You're not going to take my case? Wow, I'm never going to be happy! At least you don't have to add salt to your meals. And Miss Wyatt? What the? Did I do something wrong? Why? Miss Wyatt, please come down. I mean, did I tell you? Sniffle? The police won't believe me. I thought my ears would go back, but they wouldn't. Neither will anyone else. I'm gonna die alone in a jail cell. She has 2 bludgeoning weapons on her. Alright, I'll do it. I'll take your case. Just please stop crying. Sniffle, really? You will? Like Larry was the one who brought you to me. I had to be a little worried, but you don't seem like a killer to me. Oh, thank you! Wah! Hey, Stick. I knew you could come through. Hey, we have a choice? Guess not. Haha. In case it doesn't seem like Miss Wyatt killed anybody. Let's not come up to my ears and work at the moment. Miss Wyatt, Ellen, let's do this. Together. Wow! Thank you, Mr. Wright! There. It's going to be okay. Now, try to put yourself together. Alright, just give me a moment. Gross. I'm truly grateful to you for taking my defense, Mr. Wright. Taking on my defense, Mr. Wright. I mean, she's a whiz makeup. Much better than I am. Sure, no problem. Oh, she literally put herself together. She must be wearing a very tight corset. Alright, this is for you, Treeborn. What can you tell me about this? Oh, never mind that. What about Soren? Oh, Soren? Suppose he hates me now? I really couldn't say. Oh, what if... What if... Do you really need salt with all those tears you're putting in the pan? What if he doesn't love me anymore because of all this? Or shall I snivel? Oh no, she's going to start crying again. I really don't think I hate you, Ellen. You don't? Really? Yes, really. Probably. So don't cry. You'll only cause more heartache if you do. Yes, you're right. As a sprocket bride, I have to hold my head up high at all times. I really watch what I say around Ellen. Let's talk to her. Ellen, please tell me everything you can about the incident. Alright. It happened after the wedding reception. I was attacked by Mr. Bloomsbury. Wasn't Bloomsbury the name of the victim in that news report? There's just what you have to say first, though, before I start asking questions. How dare that guy lay a hand on somebody else's blushing bride? What a creep. That's rich coming from you. You have any idea why he'd attack you? No, but what? Well, to tell the truth, Mr. Bloomsbury didn't seem very happy about me getting married. Geez, jealous much? What a loser. Mr. Bloomsbury had forced me on the vista deck and he was going to push me off. Well, how frightening it all was. I was about to lose my life. What should have been the happiest day of my life. That's why I made a wish upon this pendant. That pendant. Yes, it was a gift from my husband to be, Soren. It says a symbol of our love. So you made a wish on it? Now, you may think what I'm about to say is very strange, but... I beg the pendant, please take me back to that blissful moment. You know what? It worked. It brought me back to just before the reception started. So that's the time traveling thing you mentioned back in my office. I'm sorry, but I have to say, it's pretty unbelievable. Oh, unbelievable? I knew you'd never believe me. Nick. Ellie here is an honest, good time traveler. Don't you believe your own client? That's the pendant sent her back in time before the people could kill her. Ah ha ha, sure Larry, sure. But really true, I tell you. This pendant is an important part of the time machine Soren made. I beg for help and really did save me back in time. Is she listening to herself? I experienced reception again, even though we'd already had it once before. And during it, everyone there acted as if nothing unusual was happening at all. Could you not cook while we're talking, please? Alright, so how did you come under suspicion for murder? Once reception ended, the second reception, I mean, I went back to the reception hall and started cleaning up the place by myself. Oh, hold on. Cleaning? Why were you cleaning on your own wedding day? My last task was serving to the Sprocket household. I offered to take on their preparation and clean up for the reception banquet. I see. I started moving one of the decorated lanterns in the room. It was so heavy I lost control of it, causing it to topple over and break open. That's when I saw Mr. Bloomsbury's dead body inside the lantern. So somebody happened to be the first to discover the body, right? That's right. This came across by accident. I became confused and didn't know what to do. That's when some of my in-laws saw me and jumped to the conclusion that I had killed him. So this Gloomsbury guy tried to kill Ellen. And he wound up dead himself after Ellen traveled back in time. Time machine and a magic pendant. How can this be possible? You know, I will say this. If you got a rich family, influential, they could easily stage the second reception. Say, oh, just pretend everything's original. Do everything the same way you did the first time. Ellie, why don't you tell Nick about that other thing, too? About that shadowy figure you saw when you were being attacked. Yes, good idea, Larry. So what's the shadowy figure you saw, Ellen? It was when Mr. Bloomsbury was attacking me. After I made motion on this pendant, I started to pass out. But just then, just as I lost consciousness, I saw somebody strike Mr. Bloomsbury from behind. You did? Then that person must be the true culprit. You see who it was? I'm afraid not. Have you told anybody else about this? I told some of my in-laws, but nobody took me seriously. They said it was all just a dream. I can't exactly say I blame them. I mean, time travel? Larry, for my peace of mind, please tell me that figure wasn't you. Of course it wasn't. So you and Larry here were never planning on getting married, right? That's right. We've only had a few brief interactions, so I can't say I know him at all. Oh, Ellie, how can you say that? You and me are bound by fate, I'm telling you. We're meant to be together. What? She's shocked by everything! You're wrong, Larry. Stifle? I don't know. I mean, they run an aviation company, so maybe. Backwards. You're wrong, Larry. Stifle. I never been so right, baby. It's as plain as the goatee on my chin. Larry, don't make me send your time out. I don't think you time traveled at all. I think it was all a ruse by the family. Don't make me send your time out. Now, can you tell me about the groom, Ellen? What's he like? His name is Soren Sprocket. Oh, he's the most wonderful man. He is truly my destiny. You say Soren Sprocket, as in... That's right. Next President Sprocket Aviation. That's a tiny deck hole. Wait, he's in line to take over the company? He's nothing but a rich, spoiled brat. I'm clearly the better choice, clearly. Larry and Soren are as different as night and day. There's no comparison. Ellie, you're breaking my achy heart. You're making the money, huh? I need a mint. I'm worried I'm running out of water. I can't believe Soren chose me, a simple house servant. He's my knight in shining armor, my prince. Sigh. Oh, my Soren. So I guess I've asked her all I can for now. Speak and span, speak and span. Ellen, what are you doing? I want to make everything clean and beautiful before Soren comes. I can't have my future hubby come into a dirty room now, can't I? It has to be spotless, just like this white dress. Speak and span, speak and span. Let's hope we can wipe away all suspicion from you soon, too. Nick, we better get to the crime scene right away. What? You're coming too? Of course I am. I saw the crime reveal the true killer of my super sleuthing skills. Ellie might change her mind about me, you know? You never get the message, do you, Larry? Next stop, the mooring dock in Sprocket Park. Come on, Nick, let's go. Yep, looks like we had it on the blimp. I did present it. What are you talking about? Did you forget already? Oh. Spark Park. Where's the reception hall? Reception hall. Oh, that's... Wow. Looky there. What? What is it? I spotted me a cute... Mamacita. Don't wait up, Nick. Hold on. Where's the reception hall? Sorry, Nick. A man's got to stop and smell the roses when they appear. I'm an artist, after all. Oh, miss. Yoo-hoo. Arg, I thought he was going to take you to the crime scene. Ah, well, I'm sure he'll come swinging back when he inevitably gets rejected. I'll take a quick look around till then. Alright, Larry, I guess I'll just keep looking around here until he gets back. Well, let me move. Oh, this thing's really banged up. Look at that sign. They say it got damaged by a heavy winch yesterday. The big dust hit that bench flying into it. Well, that's what they're saying anyway. I see. The wind caused that. More like a tornado. Every guy was saying, don't touch. It's dangerous. I see. Thanks for the heads up. Poor guy. It's like a lot of work. So he's been through that sign, huh? Hope it didn't hit a person, too. That'd be a catastrophe. Guess for now, whenever I walk around outside, I better be on the lookout for unidentified flying furniture, too. Puppy. That's really interesting here. Oh, that airship is huge. Oops, didn't say that out loud. I've never seen an airship like this up in the sky. Hi, Mopar. I gotta say, they're mighty impressive when you get to see them up close like this. Hey, sorry about that. I actually thought you'd be back sooner. Didn't work out, huh? Well, man, I wasn't on my game today. Now that you're done, do you mind telling me where the reception hall is already? What do you mean? It's right there, in front of you. Huh? Right in front of. Wait, what's that say? Flying chapel? You mean to tell me? Yep, that reception was on that airship. Whoa, a sky-high reception hall? This is the final case, yes, Mopar. Yep, and that's where you'll find the crime scene. And not only does that airship fly through the sky, but especially on the continuum, too. The happy couple's honeymoon got left far behind when it made that time skip, though. Here, check the airship out. Check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet. By the way, I figured you could use some backup, so I called in some help for you. You did? Yep. Should be here any minute now. Room. And Fox, we have Final Fantasy 14 Fox. Is that Miles? That red sports car. Why don't tell me called? You know it, buddy. I trust you've been well, right? Surprise! Now admit it. That was a pretty good Mr. Edwards impression, wasn't it? Amaya, what are you doing here? Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. That's funny. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride. Maya, I know this is something, but please marry me! Because nothing is more attractive than desperation. Hey Nick, what's Larry talking about? He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride, anyway. Wow, poor Larry. That's a new low even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriend never hurt anyone, right? More power to him. This is Maya Fey. She's been abroad for her training as a spirit medium. And now her training is over, she's back home here in the States. That's right, new and improved Maya Fey is on the scene. Spirit and girl power at the ready. Hey, look at you, Maya, all grown up and as cute as ever. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. If I ever got married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting somebody new. Well, if I see you haven't changed a bit, Larry. Miles is here! Edgeworth, I figured this car belonged to you. When did you become Maya's chauffeur? It's nothing like that. I just happened to run into her on the route and picked her up. If I run into her, I mean she jumped out in front of my car. I duly ran her down. That's Maya for you. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's a friend of mine and the district's chief prosecutor. I've heard he's been busy lately. How are we doing on time? Oh wow, we still have 26 minutes left. So what brings you here? Wait, don't tell me. Larry called you up too. He did. However, I have less business of my own here for the crime scene. Business? What kind of business? Alright, here we go present. Oh, never mind. Too late. Here we go with the badge. There doesn't seem to be any rust on that badge. But can the same be said of its owner? Of course, I'm practically rust-proof. Yeah, let's hope you stay that way. Just so you know, right, I'm the lead prosecutor on this case. What? You? Yes. It appears to be standing on opposite ends of the battlefield on this time around. Having against Edward tomorrow? I don't get it, Edgeworth. But all this case warrants the personal attention of the district's chief prosecutor. It's a bit complicated, to say the least. In what way? Groom was a member of the Sprockets, family with immense influence. If his bride were to stand trial in court, it would sully the Sprocket name. They tried to apply some pressure on the prosecutor's office. Pressure to settle it amicably, right? What do you mean, settle it amicably? Instead of trying to sweep this whole thing under the rug. Wow, Sprocket Aviation really has that much clout? Yes, they have especially strong ties in both the political and judicial worlds. To the point where no one dares to oppose them. Don't tell me that includes you. Don't be ridiculous, right? It's quite the opposite. The prosecutor's office is filled with cowards, as I found out. Every last one of my subordinates was loath to prosecute Sprocket. That's why you decided to take on the case yourself, right? That's right. I'll personally see to it that justice is served. I'll always prosecute to the utmost of my abilities, regardless of who I'm up against. That's part of my creed. Nothing and no one can sway me from that, not even the almighty Sprockets. Right. They think they can use their influence to bend the truth? They have another thing coming. You know, I almost feel sorry for them. They were only trying to protect their interests. But all I got instead was you. Edgy, come on, man. How do you prosecute my poor sweet Ellie? What kind of heartless jerk are you? I'm simply doing my job. And I'm warning you, right? I won't hold back, not for you or anyone else. Thanks for warning me, righteousness. So how's it going, Mr. Chief Prosecutor? Busy as always, I presume. Of course. Like somebody who has too few clients and too much time on his hands. Well, I guess that explains why your brow was more forward the last time I saw you. Maybe you should learn to relax a little, Edgeworth. Well, nice try, right? But as always, I have no intention of showing anyone any mercy. Including you. As inflexible as ever, I see. Besides, I think I've mellowed out a bit with age. Feeling this fur should have smoothed out a little as well. You want me to just present everything? I guess. Honestly, are you really that blind to yourself? Excuse me? He's really self-conscious about those lines, is he? Edgeworth, about this incident. Don't forget, right? I'm the prosecutor for this case. May I remind you that I'm not in the habit of sharing information with my adversaries? No, I guess we are adversaries for now. And you, Larry. And me? I'd like you to come with me. You have a lot to answer for after that little stunt you pulled with the suspect. Betty, we're all pals, aren't we? Martial appeals won't work with me, Larry. Now come along. Wow, Nick, help me out here. Nope, can't do it. Just continues Mr. Edgeworth as relentless as ever. I guess some things never change. So much for mellowing out. Oh, Nick, we better hop to it, too. Hop to what? Investigate the crime scene, of course. What else? It's been a long time since you and I teamed up like this. This is gonna be fun. Well, fun, huh? It has been a long time, though, since we were last together, like this. Alright, to the crime scene, then. Yeah, and away we go. Alright, you'll present everything to her. How's that? Your attorney's badge looks so nice and shiny on your lapel. It's so cool, like the bark of a true hero. If I can be a hero to my clients, that's good enough for me. In that case, I'll be the commander that controls the hero from behind the scenes. Wait, are you saying you've been manipulating me all this time? Go, Robo-Right, to the crime scene! Guess that makes me Robo-Lawyer. Oh, what a beautiful pendant. Belongs to Ellen. I love this design as a gear with a rose in the center. Huh. What if it has any special meaning? May the gears of our love keep on turning. Or something like that, maybe. Think that love's getting gear won't solve this case? I sure hope so. I'm pretty sure he doesn't love her. I think about this. Suspicious, but also not. It could be really go either way, I suppose. What if we had to come down on one side or the other? I guess I'd have to say it's probably neither. Thanks for non-answer, Maya. Their wedding. Sounds so amazing. Sure would make for the memory of a lifetime. But I thought this wasn't the kind of memory poor Ellen hoped to make. You gotta wonder, though. What? After the wedding, do you think the couple gets to ride the airship to their honeymoon? That sure make things a breeze. Yeah, I guess it would. Right to the reception hall. So this is the reception hall. According to the pamphlet, we're right here. Yikes, we're pretty high up. At least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad. Oh look, Nick, it's Emma. Hey Emma, over here. Mr. Wright, Maya. Does this mean you've taken the case? Yeah, that's how things kind of turned out. So you mind if we take a look around? Be my guest. We've pretty much wrapped up our investigation, so go right ahead. That's a good chance to find out more about the case from Emma, too. Alright, here we go. Present, present, present. Is there something I can do to help you with that? Actually, I was hoping it would help me move my investigation along. But that's not going to do much for you here, I'm afraid. That's too bad. Otto looks so glum. You have to keep a positive outlook. I'll just take a break with something sweet. I recommend Stackoos myself. Wanna try some? No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though. Here's yourself. You don't know what you're missing. Right, nothing there. Yeah, usually I prefer to just present the things that seem relevant. Move the case along. Otherwise, you end up with a lot of this. Edwards wouldn't tell us anything about this case. You think you could give us a rundown? Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuting, I expect him to be tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday on September 20th. Happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 10 p.m. to 10 p.m., huh? Got it. By the way, you didn't hear about any time traveling or anything, did you? Time traveling? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Forget it. That's pretty much the response I expected. Victor's name is Dumas Gloomsbury. He's a servant in the Sprocket family household. Ellen was a maid for that family as well, so that means two of them were co-workers. Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant, after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also a very closed and private man. The other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom behind his back. If he was the lead servant, he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. Makes the police think Ellen killed this man, the guy who was essentially her boss. We don't know the defense's motive yet. But the circumstances surrounding discovering the body don't bode well for her. What circumstances are those exactly? Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. Some thought he was standing in front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hands. Why would the bride who was just about to start a happy new life kill someone? Police have an explanation for that? Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. Why did he attack her to begin with? Well, mere servant girl was going to suddenly be the wife of the future president. Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her. As Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first, and she was only trying to protect herself, would that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick? It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we can prove that, but I wonder if Edgeworth will have up his sleeve to counter that claim. Wow, servant girl married the future president of such a huge company. It sounds like a modern-day fairy tale. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with their union, apparently. The suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on. So she was working as living maid for the Sprocket family to support herself. The maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? It's not surprising that it ruffled feathers or two. Yes, apparently, the groom's parents and all his other relatives were strongly opposed. That didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity. Oh, is that how it works? Yep. If you ever have any questions about it, love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. I spent all my spare time in Crane watching soap operas on TV. I'm not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya. Oh, by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment, too. For the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her. Oh, so even though this incident could cause a huge scan off the company, it might be a boon for those who oppose their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. So what's the murder weapon, Emma? This clock has secret mechanism built into it. It's on display here in the reception hall. The reception holding up when the murder was discovered. Victim's club death with this, huh? That's funny. There's no blood on it, as far as I can tell. It was just wiped off in an attempt to tamper with evidence. There's definitely a luminol reaction. And it matches up with the shape of the injury, so it's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock. They call it the timekeeper. The idea is it's a time machine. Every time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day. A time machine, huh? Come think of it. Ellen said her pinna was part of a time machine. I wonder how the secret mechanism of this thing works. I'll send this too, I guess. So you're sure this is the murder weapon, in this case? Positive. Shape of the victim's injuries and the shape of this clock are a perfect match. I see. I dare say if someone were to get knocked over the head with this thing, it's more likely to cut off their future than send them to the past. Can't disagree with you there. Okay, what? Oh yeah, I guess so. I didn't think about it. The limb to the body was found in. Elle managed to move it quite a ways. It's like a cow. It's pretty badly broken. It's not a cow, Nick. That's Pegasus, the flying horse. No way, it's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything. But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings. It's Pegasus, I tell you. I know. That pamphlet should tell us. Let's see. Apparently it's called a Pegamoo. I did not see that coming. And somehow the name really captures the essence of what the creature is, you know? That's strange. What is? Well, this Pegamoo is definitely a male Pegamoo, right? Pegapool. I'd say so. Well, what's with the horns and all? Very well. That Pegamoo over there is also a Pegapool. Take a look at the pamphlet. See, the one on the right says Pegapool, but the other one says Pegacow. Female Pegamoo. Right. Pamphlet goes on and says that Pegamoos is the happy couple. But Ellen somewhere there should have been a male and a female pair of Pegamoos. But for some reason, there are two males here. Maybe someone made a mistake when they were setting up the room. It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder, though. In any case, we better check this thing out. And what do you think this is, Maya? Looks like a flower petal to me. Unusual shape for a flower petal. So this is from one of the flowers here in the reception hall? I don't see a single flower that's sitting in any of the tables. Wonder where it came from. Hey, what's this? Let me take a look. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off to the visitor's feast to death. Looks like a note outlining the murder plot. Whoever wrote this has better handwriting than me, but it looks like they wrote it in a rush. Why say that? Well, this writing's only smudged starting from the middle of each line. I haven't been a right-handed person with a slight hook writes in a hurry. There's something myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page. Let's take your word on that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert. Hey, even I don't smudge my handwriting this badly. Alright, let's get back to the note. That note was apparently written by the victim. Why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it? I thought I'd write a note to myself before I go shopping. Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour. Maya, are you craving curry rice or something? Whoops. Gemma, where's this fixed deck the note mentions? It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there. So I plan on pushing Ellen off from there. What a monster. Oh, okay, it's a little early, but I'm gonna go ahead and go brush anyway. We don't have that much time anyway, so what do we say, 2 minutes maybe? Will that be enough? I think 2 minutes will be enough. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what else we got? This thing over here. This come from the lantern? Hey, discovered blood. Random fox. Poolside fox. Thank you. Here you got it on there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern. Can you imagine going to open a door and finding a knob covered with blood? That'd be bloody awful to say the least. So this is where the body was found. First to find it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the conditions of the body when it was found? Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. Here's a photo of the scene when we found it. As we found it. That's about does it for this lantern. This is the sweetheart table where the bride group sat. They gorged themselves at the wedding feast, you mean? I'd be too nervous to eat in front of a bunch of guests like this, though. They say that newlyweds are usually really busy during the reception, you know? I have to be and talk with all the guests that came to get their blessings. I don't actually get all that much time to enjoy their dinner. Well, I wouldn't understand that. can't imagine having a huge feast right in front of me and not being able to eat it. Say brides tend to have an especially hard time because of their wedding dresses. Those tight corsets squeezing their waist, they can barely bite. Can confirm. Corset makes it very hard to eat. Maybe? Sounds like the wedding receptions are absolute torture. I guess food still wins out over romance in Maya's book. So that's the Vista deck out there. I bet the view is amazing. I guess it must also kind of freak you out, huh, Nick? Yeah, kind of. Mostly because there's no surviving a fall from way up here. But I thought it was Apollo who was scared of heights, not Nick. Not Phoenix. This must be where the time machine was placed. I can't believe that such a beautiful memento was used for murder. It's just awful. Nick, you have to prove Ellen's innocence, no matter what it takes. I agree. Can't let's go down as the saddest defiant wedding reception in history. I think that about does it for this area. I look at the horns of this fine bovine. Must be a bull. He made it through the ceremony in one piece. I look at those wheels, I bet he can be rolled around rather easily too. I bet it'd be quite impossible if you had to lift and carry him everywhere. And this is what the backside looks like. It's up at the bottom of his tail. A wheel handle? I get it. This way they can get inside to change the light bulbs. See that the wheel handle on the inside and painted. I figured nobody will see it, so why bother? Makes sense to cut costs where you can. But overall, I can't say I see anything strange about this thing. It's a fog machine. I wonder if they used it during the reception. Oh, hey Nick, go stand over there for a sec. Why? Just because. Now go. Alright. I've got a bad feeling about this. Fog extra 9,000 on. I know! Huh? Oh, nothing happened. It's like it won't work without some dry ice. Darn it, all I want to do is surround you with a big cloud of smoke. Sigh. I'm just gonna have the court record. Can I start? Should I do my theory, or are we still looking around first? I'm gonna look around a bit more. They look like a huge set of doors. Got all sorts of things coming to go through there. Like an elephant. I'm pretty sure it's just the bride and groom. It's a banquet hall, not a circus. Looks like a business card wallet. Wonder whose it is. The face looks awfully familiar. Yes, it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later. Oh. Yeah, that's Larry's. I guess that just about does it for the crime scene. Alright. Before we move on... Oh, I should probably put this out. Hold on. Alright, we got paint up. Alright. So here's my theory. Alright. I don't have all the dots, but I think I got some. He was the head butler or whatever, head servant. Okay, so they had the wedding reception with the cow. I can't draw a cow. Whatever. Cow. They had the bull. Shut up. Okay, there's the bull. Alright, so I had the wedding reception, right? Okay. Then, the whole thing happens out on the balcony. And someone kills Gloomsbury. Alright, who kills Gloomsbury? I think the groom kills Gloomsbury. Alright. And, bride. Alright, Ellen passes out. Bloomsbury? The head servant. No, he worked for the family. Ellen passes out. So, somehow, this thing falls off and lands on the sign. The cow falls off, shatters, boom. So, the rich family cover up. So this thing, the cow cleaned up, the reception cleaned up. All the guests go back in time. They take the passed out Ellen back to her room and make it seem like this is happening again. And everybody pretends it's the same. But when they replaced this, they didn't realize that was a cow and that's a bull. So they grabbed one that looks like this one, trying to be symmetrical because they're stupid. So that's how the bull came here. So they were clean and replaced it. With this. Alright, so clean and replaced it with the bull. And they wiped off the lamp. They did the cover up, and then they staged her finding the murder. So that the groom wouldn't go to prison as a murderer. That's my theory. Okay? Okay. That's my theory. That's the crime scene. Hey, Nick. I want to see the rest of the airship. Might as well, since we're here. Sure, we might even run into some of the other people involved in the case. What's them shiny over there? Wait, isn't this, what's your name from Persona 4? Naoto? Nick, how long's that guy been standing there? I didn't notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? This could be a girl, we don't know. Huh? Nick, you wrote something on that paper, airplane. Guess we're supposed to read it then. Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, that was rather cold welcome. That's right, man. Meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation. Soren Sprocket. Or to put it another way, future president of Sprocket Aviation. Who's Ellen's fiance? I have a new theory. I do really like the first theory. He's a nerd. He's probably on the spectrum somewhere. I'm pretty sure he's gay. Maybe I'm wrong. But the patch kind of makes me think. Which makes me wonder why he would want to marry a woman in the first place. I thought maybe it was made up for some reason, but I don't know why. Alright, moving on. That would also explain the two bulls if he was marrying a man. Oh, there he goes. It's kind of eccentric. I hear he's the genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes. An inventor, huh? Yep, he even designed this airship. That's pretty impressive. Nick, there's no time to be standing around gawking. Had to go after him. We can just ask him some questions about Ellen. Oh, right. Like he was hanging out outside. There he is. Excuse me, can we talk to you? Oh, maybe the rainbow's the symbol of the company. Because they got the rainbow up there as well. Excuse me, do you mind if I ask what you're doing? He sure is riding up a storm. It is possible that an enormous change in mass can be detected at that observation point. And theoretically, matter can retain its form even if it's across the event horizon. Let's just see what he has to say about Ellen. Alright, we've said everything. We're getting a large pile of stuff, though. Spring anything to mind? Maybe some small vague detail will do. Ack! This guy really doesn't want to talk, does he? I'm saying dialogues. What do you want? What more do you want? What are you showing me that for? Mr. Sprocket! Can't read it at all. Not even with an item as old as cinnamon as this. Nothing there. Nothing there. What are you showing me that for? Mr. Sprocket. No good. No good. No good. No good? Okay. Alright, we're done. Excuse me, we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So can we ask you about the case? Ow! Well, what the? Not interested. Not interested. How can you say something like that? Especially fiancé, she's under arrest, you know. The diameter of an airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprised that amount of mass is. He off his own little world. Can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest. Was I talking on his level then? But something he might be interested in. We're gonna try this. I represent everything to him. Do this. Is that Ellen's? Why did you say it this time? Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said I haven't actually made a wish on this pendant. They say you two are Ellen's lawyers? Yes, I just told you that a minute ago. Sorry, I was lost in thought. Wasn't even listening? Oh boy. It's not at all what I expected, based on Ellen's gushing testimony, after all. Anyway. I'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind. I don't know anything about it, so why don't you ask the police? In other words, not interested. This guy's the worst. Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen. In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen travels through time? Go on. Guess I got your attention. So is time travel really even possible? Yes, it is possible. Alrighty then. At the same time, it's also impossible. The minute I gave Ellen, it's not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. What do you mean? Timekeeper, that clock we had displayed in the reception hall, has the body of the time machine. The pin is simply a part. That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's a time machine, too. What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside dependent somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine. You've been researching time travel, have you? Went through the space-time continuum with man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel is a mode of transportation. Since dawn time, man has developed multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. They are all fundamentally similar in that they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through the space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm. I don't mind, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden. The generation of sprocket aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap. Yawn. Oh, he done? Looks like there's all the stuff he's saying to me, Nick. Basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-thru to it, I guess. Oh, I get it. It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. What certainly wants to do is launch humanity into the future. Alright. She deserves to be hit for that, okay? I'm just saying. If I get hit for stuff like this, she should get hit for stuff like that. Launch, not lunch. Do we believe that time travel is possible? All becomes truly impossible when man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travel do exist, you know. Why you throw Legos at me? But you wouldn't understand. Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. I know Soren does the easy guy to break her head around. I don't know, I kind of like the way he talks. He's full of hope for the future. He's more passionate than I thought, too, when it comes to adventures, anyway. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So I hear the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that? As your Soren. Sephiroth? It's time for meeting on the next team's project. What is this? Daydreaming about your adventures again? I mean, I'm not opposed. Tut tut, you are the future president. You must consider the business side too. Yes, I found Soren. Send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite the headache at times. In case your attendant is waiting, please go to him now. Excuse me, who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nickety? Name is Persnickety. Got it, Persnickety. Figured it out. Please call me Pierce. I'm the Sprocket family butler. Nick, a butler! I didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff. Yeah, the butling is a very fine art. Who might you be if you don't mind my asking? I'm Phoenix Wright. Wyatt's lawyer. I'm assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Oh, so it is you. I'm most grateful to you for taking on Miss Ellen's defense. And my sincerest thanks. Oh, don't mention it. So, hey, speaking of the case... Oh, one moment, please. Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch. Oh, this? It's just a bit of good luck charm. It's one expensive good luck charm. I guess it makes sense knowing that the time is pretty important in this line of work. I guess that pocket watch is important to him as my attorney's badge is to me. There's a little time before I must attend to Master Soren again. But I come into Sprocket Manor. Huh? You mean to Soren's help? As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I'd like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments. Oh boy, Nick, a fancy high society tea party with high-class snacks and everything. What about the investigation? Are you kidding? What better place to investigate next than Soren's house? Ow. Box down. And I'm back. Do you think his house is going to give us any new leads? Of course it will. So you take the bottle up on his kind offer and go to Soren's place. Alright, you win. Very good, Sprocket Manor then. Something about this place turns me off. I don't know. What is it about it I don't like? I think it's the clothes. The maid dress is fine. I have no problem with that. It's, why are they dressed up like they're from, like, the 50s or 20s or something? Wow, this place does not disappoint. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, slow down, Maya. The mansion isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I don't think they're detailed either. Now then, we'll have to worry about anyone untoward eavesdropping here. I think you wanted to ask me some questions. That's why you invited us here. I'm sorry to have tricked you like this. This is a murder after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public and was selling the Sprocket family's reputation. Aw, I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks, too. There, Maya. Don't cry. No, this guy's one shrewd man. Hey, Nick, look at that cute vintage radio. Radio? Put that thing over there under the stuffed bull's head? Want to take a closer look. Crash. Thought I told you to settle down. I'm sorry. Not to worry. That's handy, I need that. Wow, that little mech fixed right up. I'm not only the butler, but I'm also Sprocket Repair Department Director. I might say that patching things up is my specialty. That's incredible. What is that little doohickey on your shoulder anyway? It's my fixer-upper shoulder mech. Master Soren made it for me. It has too many features to functions effectively enumerated at the moment, though. That's so cool. I wish I had one of those. Fixing things is a simple matter. But fixing people is a different matter. Even the skilled physical fisherman can't bring back the dead. Oh, forgive me, I seem to have gotten sidetracked. He must be in shock over Mr. Bloomsbury's death. So I do need to ask you some questions about the case. I should take a look around and see what I can find out while I'm here, too. About the incident Miss Ellen was arrested for. You think she did it? Well, I can't prove it yet, but no, I don't think she could have done it. I guess you could call it a gut feeling. I see. I guess we have different opinions then. Do we now? Prosecutor says that when Bloomsbury attacked Miss Ellen, she fought back and ended up killing him. I agree with this perspective. Rather, that is the consensus of the entire Sprocket family. Even so, I heard an interesting story from Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. The Sprocket family had tried to pressure the prosecutor's office into burying this case. I figured you were mistaken. I always thought it was merely a legal consultation. Besides, none of it matters now, as you're no longer part of this family. Fortunately for us, they had yet to get their marriage license before they hold the banquet. Basically, once they realized they couldn't sway the prosecution, they cut her loose. I realize how callous I must sound. My duty is to protect the Sprocket family, and more specifically, Sprocket Aviation's future and Master Soren, whose genius is essential to the company. I would do anything to achieve that goal. That is my job as a Sprocket family butler. And I think Pierce and Mr. Edgeworth would get along really well, don't you think? Yeah, I could easily picture Edgeworth with a butler. Oh, by the way, I suppose I should tell you about this as well. About when the members of It Seems Family I discovered the crime. It was sometime after the reception. One of the master's relatives and I went to clean up the reception hall. That's when we saw it. A woman standing in front of the victim with a bloody murder weapon in her hand. There's none other than Miss Ellen. But Pierce, it wasn't what it looked like. That's right, she just happened to find the body. I don't know what Miss Ellen has told you, but what we witnessed was unmistakably the moment immediately after the deed had been committed. That's what I told the priest who came in response to my call. I see. Pierce is the one who reported it to the police, huh? Did Ellen say anything to you about traveling through time? She must have been delirious. There is no need to take such a claim seriously. Soren himself said time travel was possible, though. Master Soren said that? It sounds like he is still stuck in the past. Psychologically stuck, I take it. Excuse me. What is it? I see. Maybe I told you that Madam will be having milk tea. Still, have him aside sit ready, just in case. Must not disappoint her, understand? Sure, busy. Do you think the people in the background are robots? All day's work. Still, we really do need Master Soren to start focusing on the business side of things soon. Can you tell us about the thing you mentioned about Soren's past? There's something in Master Soren's past that he wishes you can change. Please forgive me, this isn't something I should be sharing with strangers. I really want to know what Soren's still hung up on. If they don't light up. That's what I'm most interested in. Excuse me, but there's a card here on the floor. Look at that. It's a Flying Chapel key card. Flying Chapel? What areas on the Flying Chapel require a key card, if I may ask? Most areas want to keep the public out of. Such as staff room and the whole which is chock full of machinery. So you can't enter those areas without a key card? That's right. This one here belongs to Ellen. Wait, what's Ellen's key card doing here? Ellen come back here after the incident occurred? I don't believe so. She was arrested by the police straight away this morning. Although there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket here earlier. Is that man wearing a beret by any chance? Yes, he was, as a matter of fact. He was also wearing sunglasses and a fake mustache. I know it. The only question is, what was he doing here? Alright, we'll do what we can. What is this? Just wondering if there's anything you can tell me about it. Very not. I see. Time is with money, as they say, so perhaps you should learn to spend more wisely. We're right. Good advice, but his chilly attitude is giving me some serious goosebumps. Master Soren made the timekeepers a symbol of their love for each other. A symbol now tainted with blood. I can only imagine how shocking this must be for Master Soren. But surely Soren believes the woman he loves. Master Soren has the future of Sprocket Aviation to think about. He cannot afford to let his personal feelings affect his judgment. That's awful. You might think so, but that's the kind of responsibility you must bear. All because he's in line to be the next president, huh? Sounds like it's not going to be easy to find out how Soren really feels about anything. Guys, get that. This incident has severely damaged the company's reputation. I expect restorations ready. I expect reservations for weddings on the Trying Tech will face an unfortunate decline. I'm basically out of water at this point, so I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going. I don't even have enough to take my pill at this point. He's just lost subordinate. Yet all you can think about is business. I'm not made of stone, I assure you. But if the company were to go under because of this incident, countless employees would lose their jobs. It's too late to get more water. When this water is done, stream has to end. I see. To be honest, I wish we could have hidden the strategy from the public. Now it's going to trial, I suppose there's nothing to be done about it. Okay, the company depends on the trial. It's more than I bargained for. I sort of made the timekeepers a symbol of their love for each other. They will not pay with blood. I already said this. Alright, we already got that on the other thing. All the same messages. Alright, nothing there. Gooseberry. How could he do something so deranged? It's truly a shame. As a servant, he was a cut above the rest. Mr. Gooseberry worked under you, correct? Were there any signs that he was going to do anything like that to Ellen? Never gave no indication whatsoever. Well, I realized what he was up to sooner. That's the last of it. I see. Alright, well, we'll save there. Found out enough water to continue. So that's all we can do, I'm afraid. So we'll call it there, and we'll pick up here next time. So thank you all for joining me on this lovely, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow with more, chess puzzles, a little bit DBD, as always, or as we've been doing lately. And then more Apollo Justice. So, hope to see you guys here. And that's it. Good night, everyone. Box out. Night night.